Greetings and welcome back to Factorio. I'm KatherineOfSky and we're on Novice. And we have been improving Novice markedly since we came back just a bit ago. We recently got our power completely up and running, except for a couple of lines here. We're missing a couple of these thingities. And hopefully they'll get in place because we have actually been making upgraded steam turbines in here. It does look like we're a little bit out of these particular ingredients, but we have put in place at least one construction to deal with some of that, which is this thing, which will make at least pipes and gears for us. Now, unfortunately, there's not a great way to recycle. Well, I guess these things can be recycled into better level things. And then they can be extra recycled for other stuff. Let's see. Can we... What I was thinking is, yeah, a lot of the things with recycling into better qualities is about creating bigger projects with the thing and then recycling that thing. So what I want to do is... I think what we want to do with these guys, we can recycle these directly, but then we need to probably do something here. Let's see, this needs to be use filters, regular pipe. Where's the regular pipe? Hello? Where are you? Where are you? Now, because these already have sort of spun up and they've been doing their thing for a while, we can do this. Where the heck are the pipes? There. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna X this, move it back here, and we're going to change this one to I think a fast inserter will do there. And then here we'll just add a tiny bit of this. And the aim here is to recycle this stuff into, you know, green or higher level items. Now, I do want to grab a recycler here. Whoops, that was not what I wanted to do. Okay, and here we are. Yes, let's do that. These guys are made out of, let's see, pipes to ground. I think they're made out of iron as well as pipe. I think like that's what they're going to decompose into if we look into this. Okay, so recycling will give us pipe plus plate. Yes. All right, so what we want to do is... Let's do an inserter here. This is going to use filters. And we want to only recycle plain pipe, not other kinds of pipe. Very important. And then we want to say if pipe green less than, I don't know, 500 seems reasonable. Excuse me, why did you not behave? Hello? Oh, numlock is off. How on earth did that happen? That must have been a cat on keyboard incident. All right, let's redo this. Wait, not yet. Hold on. Whoops, I forgot to put in the quality modules. That ain't good. Here you go. Come on, there we go. Okay, and then we can do a couple of things here. We'll put them in a chest. And then if... Okay, hold on one second here. I wanted to do something clever, but I think that's not going to be available for us right now. Do I have a module maker? Like a fancy one? That makes all the qualities of modules? Here? No, we do not. Sad times, man. Very sad times. Well, we'll shove it over here. Why not? Novice has not been completely upgraded. I feel like I should have gone through and just, okay, today we are doing Novice and all the things and stuff. Okay, did I no. Okay, here we go. EM module mall. It's very tiny. So it can live right here. Or can I put it somewhere else? Oh, I could put it right over here. That seems to work. Okay. Maybe. It'll disrupt that pipeline a little bit, but we don't really care that much. We can fix the pipeline. That's not a problem. There's plenty of areas where we can just, yeah, do that kind of thing. Perfect. Okay, so those are going to get in there and do their thing. And finally, we're going to be able to get some level 3 modules. That's quite important. And we do already have supercapacitors, or superconductors, pardon me, already living here. So that's a yay. Very good yay. And do we keep these running? I think we don't. And the reason why is that they're expensive. They don't have a 50% productivity bonus like these guys do. All right. So before we get, whoa, okay, hello. What has happened just now? We have power lossage somewhere. I'm not sure exactly where. Okay, it's back now. Whatever happened, unhappened somehow. Magically. It's fine. Whatever happened is fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, so this is all happening. Those can actually get a lot of them recycled into these. You can already see the level 3 one spinning like crazy. That's a hooray. And so, all right, so we were back here trying to get this stuff organized. And what we need to do probably is, I think we output the pipe, not the pipe, but the iron plates into a box. And this is going to be every kind of iron plates. And that box is going to be one of the rare times we ever use an active provider chest. They really aren't great. They lead to more confusion than they fix. Let's just say it that way. So how do I want to do this part? I think I take one of these and then I don't do this, but we use a filter of regular piping. And do I put it back in this box? Maybe I put it back in this box. I was going to try to find a way to like connect this thing. I guess I could do... If I do this... No, then it's going to crowd the same space. So that does not work. So I guess we can do something like this and just do that. We have all the modules, so we can start. So let's watch this work. It's going to do things and stuff. Wow, that is going fast, man. That is a super fast thingy-majingy going on here. All right, here. You do this. You do that. Get a little bit more stuff going on. So bots are going to take stuff from this and put them elsewhere. Now we're looking to get, you know, a certain amount of pipes. I think what we do is we look at regular pipes, not fancy pipes. Because fancy pipes can be gotten from the regular pipes. I'm not really worried about that. But this is a way to get them, because from each of these things you end up getting multiple pipes back, multiple pieces of iron back. And that is actually what we want to do on Gleba. One of my regular viewers, hello, Waves, mentioned this, that we should not be recycling the basic carbon. That should not be a thing. I'm going to stop. Let's just rotate these for now. So recycling this is not very efficient this way. What we should be doing is looking for a recipe. Now I know which recipe, but we're going to look at them anyway. Look at the recipes and see how many uses the most carbon fiber. So this is 2, 4, but lots of other stuff. This is 1. This is 100, but a lot of other stuff, but which we can't even get yet. Tool belt, 10. Wow. This one is 20, but also more expensive. I think this one is very cheap and easy to make. All right, so we're going to make tool belts. That's going to be the best way to recycle this stuff. So I think what I can do is get rid of this machine altogether. Go away, all this stuff. And then take away this. And then we're going to let this one go into an assembler. Let's put this assembler down here. Sure. Here? Yes? Okay, sure. Unfortunately, it's sort of catty corner to this, but that's all right. It doesn't really matter that much. Again, tool belt equipment, very cheap and easy to produce and gives us a much better recycling result because, again, there's going to be two levels of quality crafting here. So, where are we going here? What are we doing? Tool belt, where are you? Where is it? Do I have it? Sure I must. I don't have it. Dude, wait, what? How can we not have this? How do we not have this tech? Dude. Oh my god, we don't. Wow. Okay, let's hurriedly get that done. It's only 300 science. Jeez Louise. Okay. Well, while we're here, let's go ahead and insert some modules. Let's put all those in, and then we are going to recycle basically everything here. This thing, let's see. Yeah, if those are greater than that, you go into there. And I think this one, what is our stopping point for this? Maybe if, I don't know. Maybe we don't have a stopping point. I have no idea. I have no idea. I don't know. I don't know, man. Okay, tool belt's almost done. But we need to do a basically, not that, there and there, and just basically recycle all the tool belts. We don't need any tool belts. We can only wear one. We also need to get the Fulgora mall going too, and the Biolabs going and everything going. Oh my god, there's so many things to get going. Okay, come on, tool belt. Let's go, 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 go. Hurry up, hurry up. There we go. Okay, tool belt, finally. Jeez Louise. All right. And to this end, let's also buy a thing for red circuits. No, 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 no. Come on. Brain, stop that. Jeez Louise. You know, every now and again, that brain, it just goes nuts, man. Okay, so here we go. We are getting stuff. And that's going to spit out of something. Let's see what it does. Wow, this is very slow. Okay. And this gets recycled into... I don't even know what got in there, honestly. Oh, probably it's going to be either red circuits or... yeah, stuff, of course. That makes sense. Now this thing takes 10 seconds to craft. I'm guessing that'll keep up mostly. Maybe. 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 We could put a beacon here somewhere. Maybe. Or not. I don't actually see a spot where we could put a beacon unless we move this. The white stuff. The plastic. Alright. Anyway, Aquilo is happening, or soon to happen. The problem with getting this Aquilo thing, what is the thing that's holding it up? It's the science, right? Yeah, because we had the brick problem. Oh, yeah, of course. We had that brick problem from here. But... why is this ship not taking stuffed Gleba from Fulgora? I don't understand that. I think this happened. We forgot to adjust these, and it hasn't been getting science from the alternate correct places. So I think it should go to Fulgora next. All right, let's send it to Fulgora. And maybe we can drop those spiders as well. I'll put them in the drop pods. Now, novice, I'm very tempted to just... Oh, let's do the mini mall for personal equipment. We have a lot of stuff actually already made. So maybe we don't need anything. We have one of these. That's not a lot. 15 of these. What? How much is this asking for? It's just wanting one or what? Oh, it's missing superconductor bits. Okay. Well, I think we can make these things for green level stuff as well. Because having Spidertrons with upgraded stuff is nice. Really nice. So let's grab these guys. Put them here, and then we'll make them green level of what they are. Yeah. So, let's see. This green, yay. This green, level 2, yay. And then the batteries, I think we'll do the green batteries as well, because we don't have a lot of those either. They're all very, very expensive. All of these materials here. I guess we'll have to finish this mall over here. This is not looking good for... This is not looking good for blueprinting, man. Come on. Jeez Louise. Oh, there's a Mark III battery. Oh, how nice. Isn't that nice? Alright, you're going to be the Mark II battery. And then, I don't know if we have access to Mark III. We can try to add it here. And just see the Mark III supercapacitors. Yeah, we can actually build this. Nice. Alright, yeah, one square is enough for now. And then, I guess the other thing that we need to import is probably going to be the fission reactors from Novice. So let's do that. Let's put that on the Enterprise. Okay. So to Fulgora, they need these fission reactors. Yeah, portable fission reactors. Let's send over... How many is in a shuttle? 20. But 5? Rocket capacity is 4. Alright, so a multiplier of 4. Let's go with 20. Sure, why not? That'll be fine. Alright, so that's a thing. How's the Endeavor doing? It's looking pretty good, except for the fact that we still don't have these. I thought we were making those things, like, all over the place. But now I'm thinking that there's something wrong with the production, so let's find out what that is. It might be that we don't have one of the materials that's needed. Looks like we definitely don't have gears. Okay, so we need those damn gears. The damn gears. Come on, gears. And that's going to be in this area. Or not in this area. We don't have a gear maker in here. Okay, that's fair. Alright, that's a thing. I'm going to change this to that because I want to use up all of the thingies there first. So what I'm going to do is grab a maker with all of the fun stuff in it, shove it over here, and then we're going to just add gear making capacity to this. I forgot that this doesn't actually make gears. This mini mall. I think I have one that makes a full belt of gears, which is why I don't have that. That's the reasoning on that there. So we want to kind of, I think we just do, yeah, something like this. Yes, please. And then this is going to be, yeah, green gears. We'll also look at a chain to see how we can upgrade those gears. What are gears used in a kind of a raw way here? Oh, transport belt, man. Look at that. 10 gears for that. 80 for that. Wow, man. Wow. But, you'd have to have upgraded undergroundies for that. And that's not great. Let's see. These are 1 gear, so that's not great. That doesn't work at all. How about these? Gears. They only have 1 gear apiece? Now this is a thing that we could... Well, no, it requires blue inserters. Of course it does. Now this is something that would work. Cargo wagons. You'd get steel, iron, and gears from that. Those are too complicated. These are actually okay. Repair packs would give us 2 gears, 2 circuits. Steam engines, 8 gears. These are 50. Wow. I think that's 1 gear. Man, all of these things only needing 1 gear. Submachine gun. That actually sounds pretty good. That's got 10 gears and less of all the other stuff. This is 10 gears, 10 or 5 steel. I think this might work very well. The flamethrower. I think the flamethrower is the place to be because I think we have enough circuits. I don't think we really need more circuits. Doing a gun turret with the copper. That's actually a fairly attractive idea. What was the other thing? No, I think I was thinking about the cargo wagon, but you know, there's nothing else. Or is there something else that has copper? Oh, yes, it was a steam turbine. Yeah, it was a steam turbine that we could recycle a bunch of stuff. And 50 gears. You know what? Let's do it. Let's just do that. Wow, we already have some gears. Nice. Okay, so let's get ourselves one of these guys. Oh no, we wanna give the gears right now. Yeah, less than 500. Give them to an assembling machine. Hello, where's the assembling machines? There we are. Okay, and then you are gonna make... What are you gonna make? You're gonna make stuff and things. Steam turbines. Okay. And this thing is not filtered. We're just going to give it gears. And then we're going to request the other things. We need 50 plates and 20 pipe. So like... you know what? I'm just going to copy paste this. You know? Wow, that's a lot. All right. Except for the gears. We're not going to do the gears. We're going to, instead, we're going to put in quality modules here. Okay. And what I think we need is grabbing this guy and putting it into a box like this that can feed this again. Oops, that's the wrong way. Yeah, like that. Okay. And then you are going to be into, yeah, just this thing. Just a short belt. Okay. So that's going to be making things. We're going to be making steam turbines. Though, if we come across... You know what? We're gonna filter everything to the right with a greater than normal. It will go here, and that will go in its own new box because we wanted, remember, to get some better steam engines or steam turbines, I should say. We're gonna keep this to, I don't know, 4 squares or something. Let's see. Okay, so that should give us something at least. And... Oh my god, so many gears. So many gears. Help. Help. There we go. Now it's going again. Alright, so that ended up in some stuff. Nothing getting quality yet, alas. Can we get some trees and rocks only, please? Thank you. I can't see what's... Ugh! No! What is going on? What the heck is going on? I said trees and rocks only. Trees and rocks only. This is supposed to only do trees and rocks. What happened there that it deleted all this stuff? Holy crap. crap. What is going on, game? You're not supposed to do that. That ain't right, man. That just ain't right. Alright, anyway, we're going to try to make more of these guys. But this is kind of nice, getting like all of this other fun stuff from here. Pretty cool. Wait, what? Oh, no. No, 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 no. Oh, no. We resharded one that was good because this thing moves past the splitter. I keep forgetting that little idiosyncrasy, which I think shouldn't be allowed. I think that shouldn't be allowed. But, oh well. Okay, now it's making more stuff. All right, we got our first green level thingy, and they're actually going straight to the power plant to the right. That is pretty nice. See these two brave robots carrying these thingies? Now they are going to actually not just put in the ones that are missing, but replace all the ones that are gone. Now I'm hoping that they will replace the ones that are completely missing. But of course we have to go and have a coffee break, you know. Gotta rest, it's fine. I mean, you gotta rest, it's fine. All right, so we might think also about trying to get more stone. Because what worries me is this is not a lot for railroad tracks. Not that we really need more railroad tracks. Well, actually we do. We need them for science. Yeah, but then again, we can rely on other places for science. So yeah, okay. So we got Aquilo science, which is nice, or Aquilo discovery. Oh wow, look at that pretty thing in here. Ain't that nice? That show is nice. Oh yeah. So anyway, now that we're generating more green gears, that's going to mean we can actually make more of these things with the green recipe. So that's great. Now then, I guess we can start on doing the scary stuff. The capture bot rockets. Let's make some of those real quick. I'm going to make them in this area just so that we have a place to make them. Let's see. We need a couple of items here. We need one of these. Let's go ahead and make capture bot rockets. Yes. All right, and let's get in our chests that we need. Okay, here we go. Probably 2 stacks is enough. Well, we're going to have enough bioflux anyway, so we might as well, I suppose. All right, let's crab. What am I talking about? Lord have mercy. It's fine. Don't worry. All right, there we go. So we're going to get stuff made here. I think we have the bioflux. It shouldn't be a problem. Let's see. Bio. Yep, we have 228. That's plenty. Now then, I'm also going to request some bioflux. Here we are. Yes, let's get 100. Sure. Actually, no. I'm not going to do it right now. Not right now. Because I want to get these rockets first. Those are needed. But we have to do something else first, which is build this crazy railway, right? We decided, I think, to have a station here somewhere and then go across. I mean, we could even go across this oceany bit here, or maybe just kind of hug the coastline. That would be a little bit more dramatic with the rails and stuff. So let's do that. I think that's a good idea. We certainly have to do something. We could go through here. This is enough space for a train station. Oh, yay. You know what? Let's do it here. Why not? This is going to be the Biter Express right here. Yeah, that sounds really dumb, but that's what it's going to be. Let's go. So, oh, that's probably not enough space. Darn it. Darn it. We need at least 2 tiles to put in the, call this Biter Express base. Now, I'm going to defend with lasers because I can't be asked to do other things like that. This is going to be a bi-directional train meaning that it's not going to be two-way rail. It's going to go 2 ways on a single rail because we don't need to make it any more complicated than that. It's quite basic. It really is not needed to be any more complicated than that. Let's get these being made into fuel. Let's see. Fuel. No. What is it called? Train fuel? Maybe? Please let there be a train fuel thing. Please pass KOS? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Check that out. But pass KOS didn't put in all the train fuel types. Alas. So, I'm not going to load this right now. Right? What we want to do is we also want to mark this off for certain things. We want it to be like half biter eggs and then half bioflux. Actually, not quite that way. Let's do like this. Yeah, there we go. And then half, we can have spoilage. Yeah, that's going to be our carriage of joy, right? And so this is what we're going to need to do. So let's take this over here. Now I'm not adding materials into the train yet, and the reason for that is that I don't want the bioflux to already spoil. That's the whole point. Because it's already, yeah, unhappy probably, and, you know, all the reasons and stuff. Okay. Let's aim for over here. Oh, boy. Okay, let's try this. We'll go like this. Something like that. Let's just make sure that we're not deleting too many important things like substations. Because those are kind of important. Yep, we have to replace stuff like substations because otherwise the whole thing falls apart. Anyway, now we don't have to print this railroad from our train. We can actually fly over it. Remember the last time we built one of these was when we still had, well, we didn't have things. Okay. This is going to be a little bit less curvy than I envisioned, but that's okay. Okay, look at this. Ain't that pretty? Let's go. Okay, let's just go and make this. It's going to happen. It's all good. I might need to go and get more rail, I think. And I think I need to also get some Logibots. Let me go and get some of those. Okay, I'm going to buy logistics bots, and then I have lasers, so that's fine. What else do I need? I think I'll have enough rail once I go back and get it. It's fine. Okay, these are the biters we're gonna attack soon. Let's go. Oh god, those bots are just so far behind. What are they doing? Come on, bots. What are you doing? Oh, sorry. I meant to turn off the cat cam. I set it up and I'm like, hey, maybe there's going to be a cat. And then I'll turn it on. And then I had to readjust the camera because it was being a pain in the socks and all this kind of stuff. So, yeah. Anyway, did I call this the right name? Biter Express Base. Yes. Okay. So we're going to have an exporty thingy here. Just waiting for stuff to arrive in my suit. So these are going to be eggs. Now this is going to be for a very limited amount of time, this train, okay? Until we get the tech to kind of move the biter bases ourselves. So these are going to be here, and this is going to be... oh, actually we need spoilage out as well. Only one thing goes in. I forgot about that. Use filters and spoilage. Okay, how are we doing? We got rails. We got bots, I think. Yeah, we just didn't get any capture bot rocket. We got 10. Hey, we got 10. That's something. It's more than nothing. This is good. This is really good. So up here, because we have this civilization up here, we can take the power from here, and that's how we'll go across to the next island is just grab it from here. Easy peasy. So what we want to do here is, did we set up a thing? Let's find out if we set up the thing. Defense, spider, turret creep, laser turret creep for filtered units. What kind of units? Just spiders. Oh, good. Yeah, just the ones we want. Just the ones we want. Okay. Okay, spiders are getting killed. Hooray. No! Oh, no, I killed some stuff. Shoot. I think that's probably... Oh, I'm standing in poison. Oh, dear. See, that's the thing I don't get with these mech suits. You're supposed to float above the poison. What is going on here? All right, personal laser defense. You can't filter your own stuff. But as you see, we are able to filter these things out here. Oh, no. Go away. Go away. All right. Let's go back. Filtered. Okay, filtered turret creep. Here we are. Okay. So now I'm going to put these units around this area. All right, just to kill things faster. Copy this. I don't think we're going to need any form of like, repair. Don't think that's needed. Okay, now apparently what you can do... I think I'm going to thin out some of these biter things. I don't think we need this many. I think that's too many. I think, yeah, I think we need like, I don't know, 4 or something. We definitely don't... You know what I could do? What I could do is put on my... No, I really want to like be very careful about what I want to do here. Let's just shoot down the ones I don't want. I want to thin them out. So you're going to go. And you're going to go. Hope I don't run out of rounds. This one also. So I'll keep those 2 up top. And then 2 on the bottom. 4 exactly is enough. I wonder if I can shoot through that one. I certainly can. I didn't think it was possible to shoot through a spawner, but I apparently am doing it. Magic. Just magic. Alright, so you can do a thing here. Alright, let me also... Let me get rid of some of these things because we're lacking some turrets. Okay. All right, go away. I'm not deleting the power poles because we need the power. All right. So that will put those in place. So now we have 4 spawners. It pretty much instantly kills all of the enemies. Now there is a way that you can sneak this. If you go into the defense thingy, there's a thing that says just say no to biters. Now you have to center it on the thing. And we'll just go ahead and let it destroy some of the towers or some of the turrets. We can replace them. Say no to biters. Okay. Now this is supposed to prevent them from spawning altogether. Oh wow, we ended up with 5. Okay, that's fine. Well, it's supposed to. I don't know if it actually works. I think it was working in one of our multiplayer sessions, but yeah. Let's put in power pole there. All right. I just want to add Oh, right. Okay. Yep. So this is supposed to prevent all biters from spawning. And what I want to do is we need to go and get more pipes, obviously. But what we can do is grab a station. I'm just going to copy this station for now. Okay. And here, let's get some bioflux. Get like, sure, 100. It's fine. Copy, paste. And then let's place this station here. We're going to kind of have it close by. So we need to have roboports here so that we have this entire area under our surveillance. All right, sure, we can do it this way. Yeah, one should actually suffice for this particular task, I think. All right, and then you... There we go. Nice. Now here, what we're going to do is we're going to request spider eggs. From here, copy, paste. And then we also need to request... Oh, I should have done it the other way. That's fine. Whatever. It doesn't matter. We're going to copy these, and then we're going to request any spoilage that happens, because there might be some. You never know. You never know. And spoilage is just going to be a thing where we give it back to the base and recycle all of it, because there's really not a use for it on Novice. So is the train ready? The train might be ready. The train has no... Oh, no. It doesn't have any bioflux. Why is that? Where did it all go? Huh. Interesting. Calcite Cruiser, do you have some? It does. Okay, it's coming to Novice soon. All right, well, that'll give us a chance to go back to the base and pick up some more pipes. I really would like some more pipes. I think we might... Let's get like 200. I don't even know how many we need. Or why the biter spawner has to be exactly, you know, around the thingy or whatever. I expect they have to be a certain distance away from the spawner or something like that. So anyway, we're back. We're in the zone. In the zone. And you know what that zone is? It's the RoboPort zone with all the bots tickling your little bits and pieces and having a nice time. All right, so I think with, with the spoilage, I don't know if we want to, but we can, you know what we can do? We can just take this here. Yeah, there we go. Until we figure out to do something else. Or we could feed it directly from here into a machine, but this is already set up, so yeah, who cares? We don't need it to be any more complicated than that. Let's take the train out to... let's add stations, first of all. Okay, Biter Express. Biter Express. Oh, God. I need to change this one. Biter Express. Biter. You know what we're going to call Biterland? Biterland, not Biter Express. All right, so did that change all of the schedule? I wonder. Might have done. How is this still called Biter Express Base? It is. Okay. So let's go to Biterland. Let's take that off. Add station. Biterland. Let's go. Okay, go to Biterland. And here we're going to say probably just inactivity and inactivity. I don't see any other needs for anything. I think once it's there, it's there. So we're just waiting on that bioflux to get here. And, yep. I'm gonna manual. Stop it. Okay, so with all good luck, these should not spawn any biters. Now, we do need to do two things, however. We need to feed the nests and take stuff out of them, but we actually haven't captured these biters yet. So if you go, what is the key for that? Is it C? C for me. Might be different for you. We need to capture these with our rockets. So you launch these humongous thingies, drones or something, and they go ahead and work on the biter nests, and they have this blue progress bar. When the blue progress bar gets to the end, then they're captured. See, they're like sucking the life out of it. There's got like hoses and crap going on. Who knows what's happening here? It's kind of gross. But anyway, we can set up the rest of this while those things are happening. So you go there, you go here. What we want to do is we want to get a little bit of bioflux. Not a whole heck of a lot, right? Just a little bit. So you get 5, okay? 5 is good. And let's get a power pole. So let me just copy this thing, and we're gonna bring this to every biter nest that we can find. Let's do that there. Should work even if we're not using all thingies, all pipes. I think it should work. Okay, these are connecting. That one's connected already. Okay, so we're just looking to get some food. Let's take this back to the base. Biter Express base. Plastic bar productivity again. Wow, what are they running out of, man? I don't know what the heck they're running out of. No idea. It's been ages. It's been 9 minutes since they've had science. We'll have to figure out what's going on over there. I don't know what's happening. So, all right. So that's a thing. So we'll wait here and watch these boxes fill up, because they should do quite soon. They should do. Let's see. Let's look at the calcite cruiser. It is stopped at novice. Okay, so that means we should be getting those like imminently, you'd think. Calcite cruiser, did it drop them? It didn't drop all of them, just some of them. Let's see. I'm just gonna look, because I'm now very reticent. Oh man, calcite cruiser, you let us down. I think, or maybe. Oh, is novice not? No, there should be some. Now this is not great with the bioflux that got dropped, by the way, because it's kind of very much at the end of its life cycle. So yeah, not great. And another thing that we really want to do is put in some turrets here, because there's going to be eggs coming out of here unless they're used absolutely immediately. Where is this calcite cruiser? Dude. Where did... Oh, it spoiled. The bioflux spoiled. All right, that explains what happened to that. All right, we can try to go back to the Biterland, but I think these have very few amounts of time left. They have 6 minutes, actually. That's something. All right, so what we can do is we want to research the biolabs. Let's see, let's do this first. And can we build anything with biter eggs right now? Let's find out if we can actually use these right now. So they're used in these soil things, which we can't actually do. We can't do the productivity modules right now. So at the moment, there's actually no reason to get biter egg things. No, 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 go back there, please. Go to Biterland. What are you doing? Ah, because I was dumb. Okay, that's the reason that happened. All right. Come on. Oh, Jesus. It's not doing what I want it to. Okay, these are going to be use filters. I want to show you what happens here in this situation, because this is kind of interesting. Copy, paste. Oops, Control X. Go there, please. And yo, there we go. All right, so let's just let it do its thing then. So what happens is if the bases are fed, see what happens is that if this bar goes down too far, then they will be quite unhappy. You need to feed them regularly. And then they revert back to, you know, normal biter bases. So what's happening is we're getting eggs, but these eggs are going to have a limited amount of time. Actually, they do have half an hour, so that's quite nice. That's actually really nice. Can we do something faster than this? Can we do like modules or soil or something? This is 2000 science. This one is 300 science. Which one am I going to choose? I think 300 science to get those modules, because that's something we can actually make right now. So the thing is, though, this thing will store up to 100 biter eggs, kind of like furnace. It's like one of those furnaces. However, if you take it out, it starts to spoil. If you don't take it out, it stays in there. Now, I don't like to do that when it's on a train run kind of thing, but you can set up circuits to, okay, if train arrived, then take out all of the eggs. But later, I really want to do a thing where we have the biters, because you can actually make your own biter nests and have like your own breeding area for these eggs. And it's a lot easier to control in the base. Though, I mean, we are kind of on an experimental thing. Why not, right? I guess we can do that. Why not? We can do a thing. Let's do a thing. Let's do a thing. Go to Biterland and see about making a thing. So I want it to wait. Time passed. We want it to be 60 seconds, okay? That is going to allow these inserters to take stuff out. So what I'm going to try to do, can I read the station and see if the train is here? Let's see. Read stopped train. When a train is stopped, the train stop. Okay. Okay. If T. All right, I'm going to send it on its way. Go back. I guess I don't need to. So this is actually a lot easier than I thought. A lot easier than I thought. Okay, so if T, where's T? Hello? Now this actually functionally is not going to make much difference, I have to say, because this train goes back and forth so often, it's not really, yeah. I guess it would make more sense or more usage if we, oh no, that's not right. It would give us more usage. Why? Oh God, go on, brain. If we hooked it into the base and we're reading like, how many biter eggs do we have in the base, right? And we made the train wait for that. Okay, let's do that. We have new things to explore. All right, so these two, you, no, not you, you and you. Oh, that's hooked to the wrong one. Damn it. Oh, they're all hooked to the wrong one. Okay, jeez Louise. Sigh, man. Okay, so these are also hooked to the wrong one. Great. All right, and this one is also. How am I so dumb with this? So what's happening now is that only when this is, you know, hanging out here is when we're going to get these biter eggs taken out. So now let's go to the base. Let's go to the Biter Express base. And the way to do this is decide how many eggs you want to have in your unloading area. Probably not a whole heck of a lot, I would guess. Though we do have, you know, 5 biter eggs, potentially making up to 500 eggs, okay? What we could also do, though, is we could say, all right, if you could leave, if biter eggs, let's see, item count, biter eggs greater than 100, okay, or then you leave immediately. Okay, so then let's see what's happening now. Because I'm anticipating longer wait times. Oh, that's already 100. And then we have another few that got delivered. That's fine. I want to stop the train out here. Where is it? There it is. When it gets here, I want to stop it so that we can do some conditions here on this side of the world. But I don't want it to be over there, because over there, that's when it keeps on triggering the egg thing, right? While we're waiting, are we? Where is our EM mall? Holy fuzzy cats, man. Where are you? It's here somewhere. There it is. Okay, so we have this. We are asking for biter eggs. We're not requesting them. I'm not really sure why. Okay, let's request, like, I don't know, 5? I don't know. I think it needs 1 per each, right? Yeah, 1 per each. Let's also put in some lasers right over here, because they could hatch. That would not be great if they hatched. Now then, we have the biter eggs in these boxes. I think what we want to do is we want to say to the train somehow, this needs to be an and of... can we do a signal here? Circuit condition? Circuit. Yeah, let's do circuit. Eggs. Biter eggs. Less than 10, say. Okay. And I'm guessing we're going to have to get the circuit from a robo port. So let's connect that up to here. You can connect there. You're going to read network contents. Okay. And then you are going to send to train. Yes. And what does it say right now? Oh, God, it says many things. But biter eggs, we know, are above that area. We have 707. That's a lot of biter eggs. Oh, Lord, that's a lot of biter eggs. Are they? They're not all on the same schedule. These are 26 minutes. These are 23 minutes. So, that's a lot of biter eggs. Oh, my God. Jeez. Add more lasers. Add more lasers. Oh. Scary, man. Scary. All right. Well, there's a lot of biter eggs, but hopefully we're going to be able to convert some of those or a lot of those into productivity modules. That would be amazing, wouldn't it? That would be nice. You know what? We'll have like 500 of these because this is our only source of productivity modules right now for productivity 3s. How is this going? Is this working at all? Hello? How you doing? Lacking gears. Why? Why are we lacking gears? Hello? We have enough of those nicer gears. Okay, I guess that's where we go with that. Looks like we're not getting many more made. Excuse me. Thank you. Have we gotten all these upgraded? Holy fuzzy cats, we have. Look at that. Wait, what is our power rating thing? Oh, remember we were at like half? Now we're at a quarter. Dang. That's impressive. Though I don't know what's turned off or not. So that's the thing. Why are these not in here? Every single... No, not everyone. Not everyone has been upgraded. So what are we lacking to make these things? This is still unhappy. What is going on here? What is it waiting for? No! Oh, these damn inserters. Sometimes, I swear, man, just no. Just no. Not great. Not great. Okay. Well, we found out what's limiting that. We did get our biter eggs situation sorted out. I'm very happy about this situation, really. I like this. We're limiting the amount of train trips. We're limiting the production of the biter eggs. Now, there is a new problem. As you see, these are not getting fed. There's nothing to feed them. And that's not great. You kind of have to tune this, or you set up a Spidertron that's ready to just capture them again with bots, rockets. So yeah, there's that. I think if you, or when you have a better, let's get the biolabs first. When you have a better usage of stuff, like you're making the soil, you're making the biolabs and all of that, you have a lot more pull on the eggs, so your biter things don't die so quickly. But as it is, we're only making modules, and that's not great. So I think we're gonna have to grab ourselves a Spidertron and need to have one positioned out there. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna go to Fulgora real quick and try to outfit one of these Spidertrons. So we set one up over here, yay. Now Spidertron, I want you to have stuff. So let's look at the grid and see what we can do in here. We want to have space, so let's, leave space for the... Maybe we already got one, actually. We might have gotten a fission reactor. I don't know. And let's do green level materials for everything else. Oh, look at that. We do have one. How nice. That is nice. I like legs. These are going to be probably builder Spidertrons, I think. But legs are still nice to have. Let's get... I don't know how many of these we have. But we'll get a couple of those. We'll get these. These are quite nice. Robot limit of 25. So let's take 3 of those so that it can build like crazy. And what else do we need? Do we care about anything else? I don't think they need night vision, or maybe they do. I don't know. It's hard to tell. I think that should be good. Maybe. Do we do more legs? I think we do more legs. More legs. All the legs. All right. So we're not getting things as fast as I wanted to here. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. What's happening here? That was weird. Okay. Dude. How the heck did that... Oh, it was filling up on level 2s. Okay. All right, so now we know how that went backwards. Great. Yay. But how's this going? We have those. We got plenty of those. But these, we are really lacking personal battery Mark IIs in quality. Okay. That is also not great. Maybe... Oh no, that's the one we already have. Okay. So we are getting those. We're slowly getting those. We do have enough supercapacitors. So I think that should be okay. I think that's going to work pretty well. All right, so let's go back to Fulgora. And I think what we do is we want to do one at a time of these guys here. And then try to ship them off. That's going to be interesting. Because how do we ensure that only the ones that are set up properly are shipped? Oh, I know what to do. I'm going to put them in a requester chest. That hides them from the network, basically. So I'm going to set up Spidertrons. We're going to set up all of them. All the Spidertrons. Because we're controlling the making of Spidertrons with the fish. So we aren't actually making any more Spidertrons. So let's just request 20. We'll shove them in there. And then this hides them from the network. So they're only allowed to come out when we put them out. When we put them out, they can come out. Let me go ahead and set up a couple of these things. Oh, no. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on. Okay, let's take out 2. And I'm going to copy this one with... I guess we can just do this. Let's just do this. 2. All right. Dude, come on. Brain, stop that. Stop that, brain. Okay, so we got our 2 things. Did they come with the grid? They did come with the grid. Okay, great. So I'm going to let these guys get all sorted out. And then maybe we do some programming on them. We'll do that like maybe next time and figure out what we want them to carry. But maybe we also want them to have different things on different planets. Because, you know, you're not going to need everything the same on all the planets. So anyway, I feel like we've done a great job so far. We just need to get a few of these things going and it'll get there. Yeah, so now this is just waiting for personal batteries. It's fine. It's slow. Maybe we can put in... Let's see. Let's put in some speed here. Maybe. Do we dare put in quality? Maybe. We could. We could put in quality. Okay. Quality 3, I think we can afford at this point. Yes. Okay, and we just gotta wait for quantity at this point. Okay, we got... Oh no. Why are these jammed up again? Oh no. Oh my god, we have too much pink stuff. Wow. That's special. Okay. That's the problem. Needs a fixin'. Alright, more chests. There we go. Alright, something. At least get it moving again. Alright, good. Yeah, because we don't want to destroy the holmium, but that's exactly what that is holmium ore is blocking these things right now. And the rest of the stuff can't get to where it's going. It's all pink. Too much holmium. Who would have ever thought that we would have such a crisis? Oh my goodness. Yes, and we need to restamp this mall here. Let me do that. Let's get this. EM belt mall. There it is. No. That wasn't the right one. Oh, it was a belt mall. Yeah, of course. Module mall. Why am I incapable of reading that properly? I don't know. Anyway, we're getting toward our last fancy module here. But looking pretty good. This is getting there. We'll get there. Our Spidertrons will be completed and then we can have them on the various planets. These guys are going to get there into the swirl as soon as we're able to basically deal with all of this material. Wow. Lots of stuff on the belts here. Takes a while before it's going to, you know, actually empty out all of this stuff here, but we'll get there. Anyway, that is all we have time for today. Again, check out my Patreon-only series for patrons and YouTube members. It's on my Patreon thing. And on YouTube membership can access it. It's like a hidden video for members only. I'm not exactly sure how that works, but I think it should show it to you. 3 episodes of the series are out right now, so you can check that out. And we will be having more videos and things and stuff. So anyway, thank you so very much for joining me. Take care of yourselves and each other, and I'll see you next time.